What up, Hyperchange? Welcome to another episode. Wanted to make a quick mini update on Snapchat's recent price action heading into their Q2 earnings report. So Snapchat today was downgraded by Morgan Stanley from $28 price target to $16 price target. Now, I never listened to analysts, but Morgan Stanley was the underwriting bank for the IPO, so they had a vested interest in supporting the stock. Now that the IPO is done, everything's over, they're coming out with some real hard-hitting analysis, basically saying Snapchat's done a poor job improving the quality of its ad product. Third-party data is indicating that Instagram is killing them, and this is dropping usage for the app. Now Snapchat finds itself around under 16 bucks a share. This is the lowest the company's ever traded. Remember, they priced the IPO at 17, so institutions bought in at 17. Now they're all underwater as well, not to mention the retail investors who bought in the high 20s. Despite Snap crumbling, their valuation is still around 20 to 22 billion fully diluted. Remember, this is a company that only did 404 million in revenue last year. They're still trading for about 20 to 22 billion dollar valuation. That's about a 55 times price sales ratio on 2016 financials. The market is expecting incredible growth for Snapchat as they ramp their monetization efforts. Basically what's happening is Instagram has killed them. They've been replicating every single feature that Snap has. It was announced in late June that Instagram stories had passed 250 million daily active users. Remember, Snapchat only reported 166 million daily active users back in Q1 2017. So now Instagram has significantly more usage in the same exact product that Snapchat has. Snapchat went from having the only stories product and being able the only company to be able to sell ads in a stories-like format to now Instagram being able to sell the exact same ad product in their stories format and have a significantly bigger audience, and they already have all the advertisers on Instagram already, so they can just market this. I think this is killing Snapchat. Zuckerberg has been copying every single feature, and it seems to be working. Anecdotally, I think it's important to note that me and my friends, nobody uses Snapchat anymore. I personally deleted the app a couple months ago because I have an old iPhone, and I'm low on space, so I didn't want to use up, I just needed to download Lyft, and I've never installed it again because I just post stories on Instagram now. Instagram has the Snap feature. I can snap a friend through Instagram or InstaSnap. I don't know. All pressure's on Snap because they need to grow incredibly quickly. A 55 times price sales multiple is ludicrous. The market is expecting significant growth in the company. They've been able to grow sales at a very impressive clip thus far as they're ramping that monetization knob, but that could all change, and that's why the market's getting jitters. If you look at this chart, Snapchat's revenue growth rate is declining dramatically, went from 800% up to 1,000%, and now has kind of trickled down to 286% year over year in Q1 2017, which is awesome. But if you take a look at what the analysts are projecting for the next 2 quarters, you'll notice the growth rate is expected to continue to decline dramatically. And even so, I think these are going to be really hard numbers for Snap to hit. Now, they set this goal of over $1 billion in expected revenue for 2017. Analysts used to be projecting slightly over $1 billion in revenue. They were giving them credit for this. Now the analyst consensus has dropped to 987 million or 988 million for 2017 revenue. So the entire market has been pulling back its expectations of Snapchat in wake of Instagram's success. A $22 billion valuation is massive for a company that's only doing even $1 billion in revenue. So that's why you're seeing Snap getting hit so hard. You think about it, you can only take out your phone and document a moment once. If you're taking out your phone, doing Instagram because you have more people watching your Instagram, you can't snap that moment. You missed it. You can only do one thing at one time. So that's why I think in the long run, there's only going to be one app where people really choose to post their stories. And I think Instagram is clearly winning. I don't want to say RIP to Snap. I think they're super innovative, and I think they have a lot of potential. They have a ton of cash in the bank from the IPO, but pressure is on, and I think all eyes are going to be on this upcoming Q2 earnings report to see if they can grow, how much users they got in the wake of Instagram copying them. Anyway, a ton of interesting stuff going on at Snapchat. All eyes are going to be on next quarter's results. The second quarter is a public company. This is huge. This is fascinating. I think everybody should be watching these social media wars in between Zuck and Spiegel. I wanted to make this episode because it looks like Snapchat is struggling. The note from Morgan Stanley provides a really bleak picture of what earnings are going to look like, and just anecdotally, none of my homies are on Snapchat anymore. So if you have any ideas, comments, questions, let me know. That's Hyperchange. I'm going to make an episode recapping Snap's earnings when they come out in a month or so. So be on the lookout for that. See you guys next time. That's Hyperchange. Peace.